So there's an old adage on the internet. The phrasing might be different, but the adage is always the same. Blank is not your personal army. This phrase would be used to deter people from using online communities as a means in which to accomplish their own personal goal. The idea of this is simple. If what you wanted to happen was worth happening, it would probably happen organically and not need your own personal input. It also speaks that people who would seek to use the internet or internet fame to accomplish these sorts of things are kind of pathetic and kind of lame. On that note, let's introduce the latest bit of the Twitch cracker drama, Vaush, specifically a Vice article in which Vaush is mentioned and his ban from the platform is also brought up. The article then reads, earlier this week, libertarian streamer Vaush and New Zealand streamer Fawn were also banned for, they believe, saying cracker. The real drama comes up when you click on the libertarian hyperlink that mentions Vaush and it redirects to a Twitter thread that highlights some of Vaush's more unsavory clips and things that he said. Notably a trend that he's noticed that irrational, insane people that are in online lefty spaces just happen to be trans.
Most of the time when a wildly fucking irrational lefty comes in to make bad faith arguments against me, it's a trans person. That is a fact. If all of these dumb fucks recognize that I despise them and that they're every bit as detrimental to the left as Nazis are, I am doing good. I want these people to know that they're my enemy. I fucking hate them. I really do.
But they're not your enemy.
Oh, no. Yes, they are. They hurt me, and they hurt you. Because every time some dumb fuck trans girl on Twitter who's acting out mental illness, whining, calling people like me transphobic because I disagree with them, they're hurting the left. No, these people are ill. These people are cancer. They're subhuman.
And also his thoughts on how the age of consent should be lowered to 15. As a side note, this Discord log is 100% real. You can find a lot of just absolutely insane things that he said in Destiny's Discord server. He's been banned from there for about 4 years, and he has absolutely no means to edit these, so it's a really good treasure trove of just absolutely batshit things that he said before he had a more closely scrutinized public presence. So the article author is pretty clearly getting a very not too subtle jab at our favorite man bun pig, and I would definitely say that it's a little mean-spirited, but it's not like it's dishonest. He's definitely said these things. These aren't, random things that people have spliced together. These are actual things that he said. Luckily, Vaush, being the extremely well-adjusted and mature individual, was able to take this criticism very maturely and totally didn't blow it out of proportion or say that the article lied or was libelous or anything like that, right?
I have literally never seen anyone done this dirty. We do a little bit of a bit of libel as a joke. Gordon screenshot. That you're doing me dirty. A little bit of smearing.
Ah, well, shit, never mind then. So taking this little slight very maturely, he totally wouldn't then go on and levy the idea of getting his large audience to go and harass the journalist who wrote this article to try to get a retraction or anything. He would never do anything like that.
I think I will try to ask for a retract. Actually, no, hold on, wait. Let's see if we can do this right now. Mostly because it would inconvenience them. How do you file a complaint?
Ah, shit. Well, surely he would at least realize that this is a bad look, and it would be very embarrassing if he, in the same moment that he decided he was going to launch a harassment campaign, if he then did it in the same stream. Surely he would at least have a measured and tempered response tomorrow or the day after, right?
Here, how about I'll look on how to do that after stream, because there might be a process. Emailing them, whatever. And then we'll organize a campaign of antipathy next stream. How about that?
Ah, phew.
1 hour later.
Who are the individuals involved in this incident? Well, that would be the writers and myself.
Why do I even fucking bother? So he then went on and crowdsourced the letter to the complaints department, basic Karen behavior. He was asking to see Vice's manager, notably writing it within the third person to give it the impression that he himself isn't the one writing this, which he has to say multiple times to his audience.
Oh, you're right. I request from the viewer. Yeah. Are you referring yourself to the third person of the document? What is wrong with you people? Is anyone paying attention? All right, I'm linking this. Wait, are we sending it? Bad boy! Fucking pay attention! Holy shit! I hate you guys so much.
Now, the letter itself is pretty exceptional. Specifically, the first part that he takes contention with is the term libertarian being used to describe him, but then later clarifies that apparently libertarian socialist is a more accurate term. I would take issue with this just simply for the fact that Vaush has exhibited multiple times that he's extremely authoritarian, what with how he believes that political dissidents should be handled.
Just to defend capitalism to your dying breath. I don't fault you for that. But what I do fault you for, however, is acting as though you're mounting the substantive critique of my ideology when we haven't even begun to discuss what sort of alternatives I would offer to the problems posed by capitalism.
Well, I know what it entails killing me. So what else would you after you kill me?
No,
what would happen, Irish
killing
Lady?
you would be for fun.
Granted, luckily for us, he's too fat and stupid and lazy to actually be too much of a threat.
Irish Laddie has basically said he would give me the bullet in his real world. So while he's here whining about me dialoguing treating him, we're coming into this with him basically saying he would kill me under his political system.
Okay,
so,
okay. All right, okay. For one, I didn't say I would do it. I'm lazy, okay? Let's not assign that responsibility to me.
The wording in this email is also really, really weird. He says that there are several severe and misinformed claims when the tweet thread really doesn't make any claims at all. It just simply has some very unflattering clips of Vaush, which isn't really a claim. And it's not like these are fake or anything. Again, all of these things are 100% real things that he has actually posted. Then labeling all of the claims against him as dishonest, inaccurate, and motivated by spite. Earlier on, we also kind of learned that this is how Vaush deals with all criticism. I don't know if this was meant to be flippant or if he 100% seriously believes this. I think his audience pretty clearly does. That anybody who disagrees with him...
Everyone who dislikes me is mentally ill. Save you so much time. Why think about it? Why analyze? Ooh, maybe they dislike me for this particular... No! They're unwell. Their brain chemistry is off. That's a simple as that, really. I don't understand why move beyond that.
Though I will give him a little bit of credit, I do believe that the inclusion of this tweet thread is simply due to the article's writers not liking him, which is a pretty understandable sentiment, but again, you gotta give credit where credit is due. He did, however, also get to be inside of the Washington Post article and got to be inside the DMs, so he was able to get quoted on it. And this part right here is really weird. He says, "It's like those people who say you can't be racist against white people," he said during his stream. Yeah, you can, but you can't be systematically racist against white people, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I don't really think individuals could be systematically racist. I think they kind of realized that they were getting clowned on for that whole prejudice plus power equals racism, and this is just, well...
some fucking commie gobbledygook.
As a means in which to, I guess, try to use that exact same argument, but not get laughed at. I guess we'll see how that works out. Overall, this entire thing is just really, really, really indicative of extremely thin skin. I don't really understand why anybody would ever go out of their way to direct their audience to send this sort of email campaign if they were like 100% secure in their beliefs and secure in their own persona. But Vaush is a very meticulous and neurotic individual when it comes to this sort of stuff, basically saying that any sort of negative attention towards him is 100% just mental illness or spite or just not liking him. And because of that, I don't think he's really capable of internalizing any actual criticism towards him. I don't think he's capable of thinking that he's wrong, and he kind of just has an audience that enables this behavior, which is kind of pathetic and kind of lame. But it is what it is. Luckily, because he is so reactive to this, the Streisand effect will take place, and I have a feeling that people are just never really going to forget his comments on the age of consent, his sexual harassment of people, his violent Fed posting. I don't really think that any of that's really going away anytime soon, and it's kind of good, because he does have some extremely charged and dangerous rhetoric, I would say. I'm not a type of person who believes that things should be removed on the internet because of incitement of violence, but he pretty clearly and directly Fed posts, and there are no shortage of deranged and out of touch with reality people who fully believe everything he says as just undisputable fact. But hey, what can you really expect when you have a dedicated phrase saying that anybody who disagrees with you has Vaush derangement syndrome? Oh my god, these people are so pathetic. They'll say that all of these claims or these clips of Vaush have been debunked somehow, I guess just simply because he said so, but it's really weird, and it's kind of like a cult, I would say. But yeah, I'm glad that you guys are enjoying this sort of scripted content, sort of, I guess, like maybe vlogging or something like that. I don't really know what I would call this, but it is a quicker way to get sort of stories than just streaming about them. I'm gonna still stream about them because it's also interesting, and it's a good way to like get information about this. So if you guys enjoyed this, I do streams almost every day, and every so often I will, actually a lot more frequently, I'll cover topics like this that interest me, and sometimes they really blow up. One of the topics that I covered, I'm going to be doing a video like this, a little bit more formal and a little bit more, I guess, structured, because I think the Nuxtaku v Shoujo drama is fully over, so I'm gonna probably make an effort to finish up that and just have that as like the little book note, because nobody wants to sit through 3 hours of my inane ramblings. So if you guys like this, make sure you guys are subscribed. If you really like this, maybe consider leaving a like or a comment, and definitely click the bell so you guys know when I go live, and you guys can gaslight me and harass me on stream. That's about all, guys. Peace out.